Okay, so we just picked up another project. Just got it off of eBay this morning. We bought it for a couple of different reasons. One, I quite like the actual look of the mower. It's actually quite a nice looking thing. It has a really early 75cc cast iron Suffolk engine on it. One of the ones with the rope start without the cowling bolts in it, so she's pretty early. Probably a late 50s, early 60s model. It's also got an interesting banjo bit in here on the carburetor that brings the air filter out to the side. That's quite unusual, I haven't seen that before. Yeah, so there's a couple of little interesting bits and pieces about it. It's been used as a garden ornament for the last 10 years and probably was used for that as well before the other owner got it. So it has sat outside. It did have a spark plug in it, so it's actually not seized. But there is another reason why I bought it, and one of the most interesting things I thought about it was what's happened to it in its life. Somebody has done one heck of a repair on the side of the crankcase here. It's even got the imprint of a spanner in it for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it does. So obviously she's thrown a connecting rod, I would assume, at some point. It's got to have been going some when it did that, because these are obviously a cast iron engine. There's pretty thick metal in there as well, so I would imagine it had to have gone with some ban. But obviously somebody's repaired it, somebody's put a new connecting rod in there and got it going again. I did actually think, when you turn it over, it's got one horrible noise. And I actually thought that that was just the connecting rod actually just bumping around in the block because it's still broke. But the actual piston, I don't know if you can see it in there, you probably can't on the video, but it is going up and down, it is moving. So I'm thinking that the clunk is either a bit of the centrifugal clutch in here, the spring might have rusted away and gone, and maybe that's what's flapping about. Or maybe it's something to do with a stuck valve because it doesn't have any compression at all. Fuel tank is a little bit grotty inside, that's going to take a little bit of work, but I think the tap's been open, so I think the water that's been getting in there has just been running straight back out. Typical of Suffolk engines, it's sat outside for years and years and years. Coil's still good, tests perfectly fine. I haven't really seen if there's any oil in it or anything. Oh, yeah. Apparently it's full of fresh oil. Interesting. So I reckon somebody's probably had a go at getting it going a long time ago. But that's good because it means there's no water actually inside the engine, so it should just be an exhaust valve because the exhaust is obviously gone, so I imagine that's probably stuck. But yeah, the plan is to get it going and then see if we can't actually use it. Obviously it's not going to be a fully restored machine with its whopping great big repair on the side of the block. And then obviously if it runs like absolute crud, or we can't get it going at all, well there is a more serious problem inside, and we should paint it up and put it back to what it was doing before, a garden ornament. But I'm pretty sure we can probably get it going. We'll see.